What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so I can't wait for another exciting day of playoff action. Hope you guys enjoy the games or enjoy your Sunday. Do a review of these games later on today, but I do want to talk about this matter. Sorry that DeMar DeRozan had to go through what unfortunately a lot of celebrities have to go through. And that is, look, there are great fans out there. And, most civilized individuals, even if you're fans of a certain person, you recognize that these are human beings too. And while they can be public figures, they have a private life, and you should respect other people's privacies. Or privacy. Did I say privacies? Respect that too, But you should respect other people's privacy. And unfortunately, you have a lot of clowns out here who are clout chasing, right? So DeMar DeRozan was recently at a sushi restaurant in Calabasas, California. And some imbecile who's clout chasing, who claimed to be a fan, apparently, according to eyewitnesses, flashed a light from his phone to DeMar DeRozan, I guess taking his photo, trying to get a good photograph of him or whatever, trying to clout chase or whatever. DeMar DeRozan and basically said to this dude, look, come on, man, like, what are you doing? One thing led to another. I think the dude probably said some out-of-pocket-ish to DeMar DeRozan purposely because he wanted to get beat up by him or something so he could sue him. DeMar DeRozan and this guy got into a kerfuffle, a one-sided kerfuffle. And ultimately ended, the guy got into an ambulance, from what I understand, with probably minor to very little injuries. And then, from what I understand, he immediately began live streaming or recording. And I think live streaming, and the ambulance driver said, look, do you want to drive this thing? Because the guy started promoting his book. Like, there's nothing wrong with him. Nothing really wrong with him. But this is the world we live in, man. It's the world we live in. Look at that clown hiding behind a I hate these niggas. I hate these dudes, man. I really do. I really despise these clowns. They don't act like men. And I don't mean this in a negative way toward women, because women are different than men. Okay? They're just different. Not saying one is superior to the other. We're just different in how we're wired. These guys don't think like men. They don't act like men. They act like women. Okay? And that's not their natural roles. I don't trust these guys. They're devious. And these are the guys that buy the Barbie dolls. Okay? I seen another dude who just happened to be a LeBron fan, go figure, on social media, because this guy's on X. His name doesn't need to be repeated. The guy who approached DeMar DeRozan, and he's telling the dude, "Yeah, man, go get your money." Like, come on, man. Who talks like that, man? What man talks like that? But that's what happens when you grow up in a single parent household with absolutely no male influence whatsoever, no uncles, no nobody. You know what I'm saying? No grandfathers, nothing. And you watch a steady diet of female orientated reality TV shows and talk shows and grow up listening to women all day, you become one mentally. DeMar DeRozan just lost a playoff series, just did an interview, well, it's going to be playing tournament game. Just did an interview where he said this was the most trying season of his NBA career. Okay? I don't know exactly who that lady is. I don't know whether she was with DeRozan or whether she was with Clown. I don't know. I'm assuming she might have been with the Clown. I don't know. Maybe she was with DeMar. I don't know. But anyway, you don't violate people's privacy like that. That's that man's personal space. And like I said, man, I'm all for DeMar DeRozan in this situation. And I don't want to hear this shit about, oh, well, he, need to control himself. I mean, yeah, you could argue that. But at some point, bro, people have popping points, bro. People have a point of no return. If you was trying to lighten somebody's face and we don't know what the hell else he did to DeMar DeRozan and then started recording, at the end of the day, these fans are out of pocket. And what needs to happen to these dudes is an ultimate beatdown. Yeah, I said it. I advocate for that. These guys need their ass whooped. The thing that's wrong with some of these people, all these pranksters, all these guys that keep approaching people, they need a fucking swift. Look, I'm not a person that advocates violence, man, but all this pranking, all this crap is going too far, man. And one of these days, it's going to lead to an unspeakable so-called tragedy where everybody can say, oh, man, that's so messed up in the back of their head. Like, well, damn, he kind of had it coming. DeMar DeRozan, to me, I understand his background, his affiliations and all that, but he's never come across to me as like a dude that goes around, causing problems. You know what I'm saying? So that tells you what that guy probably did to aggravate DeMar DeRozan to get to that point. And, these guys better leave these NBA players alone, man. These guys may look smaller to you on television. These guys are 6'6", 6'7", 6'8", 6'9", sometimes approaching or exceeding 7 feet tall. These guys train and work out all day, every day to play 2 hours worth of, 48 minutes of basketball, expand it out to 2 hours, 82 game season. These guys are like rocks at the peak of their athletic prime. Y'all better leave these dudes alone, man. These dudes will whoop your tail. Okay? These guys will wear you out. Wear you out. Like your brother's hand-me-downs. Okay? And I hope he wore his ass out. And I hope he don't get no money and no compensation whatsoever. I hope they see that he was the aggressor in this situation, approaching him. I hope eyewitness accounts corroborates that and he don't get nothing. Because that's what these clowns are doing now. You're not no fan of DeMar DeRozan. Get out of here, man. That's all I got to say about it. Tell me what you guys know.